Hey, we're already 6 months through the year. I do not know how that happened, but we're here. This year has gone very fast and also really slow. It's really crazy. But anywho, I just thought that I would sit down, have a little chit chat, go through my New Year's resolutions, where I am now, have I achieved any of them? Also, what are my next steps? Obviously, I haven't been very good at this. Let's get to what I wrote down so far. December. I had so much optimism. I was like, 2025 is my year. It just sounds like a great year. Even just the numbers 2025, perfect. I'm gonna kill it. Yeah, that little laugh says it all. I made out a big list. I wanted to be healthier. I wanted to have better relationships, like friends, family, all that stuff. I wanted to find balance in my life. I wanted to be self-care all the time. I wanted my finances to be perfect. And I also wanted to travel. January hits. First thing was crazy. New Year's Day, I feel like I'm jinxed. Like, New Year's Day for me is the worst day of the year. Last year, my car rolled down the hill and got totaled. I wasn't in it. It was a handbrake problem. This year, I get a phone call. My mom was rushed to hospital. She was fine. Everything is fine. So it started the year off a bit iffy. It was a bit crazy. And then after that, well, through the whole thing, I did have a bit of a health scare as well. My doctor, we still don't know exactly what's wrong or if there is actually something wrong, but I do bloods every year, and this year my bloods were weird, but the doctor like freaked me out. Basically it was like, it could be kidney failure, which is so scary. Luckily it was not, and I went to get an ultrasound, I think in April, something like that. But anyhow, it was months of me going, just getting blood test after blood test after blood test to see if my results were changing. They weren't, which she says is a good thing, but also at the same time, why are they still elevated? Anyhow, that was like lingering in the back of my mind for quite a few months until I got the ultrasound, and they checked my kidneys, checked my liver, everything. Perfect. Because honestly, I did think that I should be fine because I'm not really drinking this year. Or really last year, I wasn't drinking that much. I've been so much healthier. I've been eating well. All of those things. And I didn't go to the doctor because I was sick. I went to the doctor because I go every year. I'm at that age. So I was kind of being like, I'm fine. But at the same time, I was like, I might not be fine. Anyway, there was a bit of that anxiety through the whole first few months. And then January was crazy. Basically, we did a family gathering, and I hadn't seen someone in 18 years. Once I hit 18, I was like, do you know what, this person, I don't think I want them in my life. And that happened. And then this year in January, I'm seeing them for the first time. I've been for the first time in 18 years, nearly 19. And we're learning to build that back. That really shook me. And I mean, shook me to my core. It's been months of trying to figure it out. Obviously, I haven't figured it out. That with the health scare. And then as well, mom randomly being rushed to hospital. She got rushed to hospital again like a few months ago, and I freaked out. But things have been heavy. But at the same time, 2025 is actually my year. Like, it's been good to me. It's not the best year ever, but it's the best year that I could have imagined. Okay, maybe not imagined, but that I could have had with the circumstances. In December, when I was thinking about all of this stuff, what were my main headers? So the first one was healthy. I wanted to be healthy. The second one is friendships and relationships. The next one was balance, and that's with this, that's with the gym, that's with eating, just life balance. Fourth, self-care and like flowers, stuff like that. The fifth one is finance and travel. I think we're going to go back up to the healthy one because I think that's the most important one. we're not going in order of importance because all of this is important. This one's probably the most important because it's literal physical and mental health. So if I don't have that, doesn't matter if I have the rest because I will burn it to the ground. Therapy. I go to therapy every week unless, there's a week we can't do. That's working out really well for me. I'm so happy that I can financially afford that. It is quite a decent chunk of my pay every week, but it's so worth it to me. Been doing that every week. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I feel like we've overcome quite a few things. There's a lot more to overcome, but we're getting there. Next is fitness. So obviously I am, well, not obviously, you may not know me. I'm big into the gym at the moment. I love going to the gym. I actually want to sit down and talk about the gym sometime because it changed my perspective of everything. And I know that sounds so silly because it's like just going to the gym and working out. It's changed my perspective of people, of myself, safety, everything. I do want to sit down because I do think that people hear the gym and they think of losing weight and different things like that. But I think it'd be more inclusive if we thought about how it makes us feel and what good things it brings to our lives other than weight and big muscles. Boop, boop. I don't have big muscles, but I got muscles, okay? Unless there's a jar involved. If there's a jar involved, I can't do it. Because I'm going to the gym, that means I need to eat properly. Not just like properly and only clean eating and healthiness, but like I need to make sure that I'm eating enough food to make sure that my body can actually do everything that I want it to do. I put my body under a lot of pressure, so I need to make sure I'm fueling it. Eating enough is something I'm really working on. I don't think I've got there just yet, but I am getting there and I'm getting better. So there's that. My water intake, that could be better. It is better than last year, but it's nowhere good. It's not good. That's something that I really need to start doing. Another thing that I wanted to start doing this year is reformer Pilates, because one of the main reasons I started in the gym is because I'm getting older and I want to make sure that I don't have so many mobility issues, and it also helps you not get sick further down the line, which I also want to throw into the gym video another day. And Pilates I thought was very good for core strength and flexibility, mobility, all that stuff. I've done it twice. I'm going to do it this month as well. I get one free class every month with an app that I'm using, and I'm enjoying it. Oh my god, it is hard. It's different. We did just talk about therapy, but that brings me kind of into friendships and relationships. My therapist was talking about how we might be in a place where that could be our focus for the next 6 months, and like bringing people back into my life. And to me, that's so exciting. So I think we're gonna try and make me become a good friend and learn how to communicate with people and just, yeah, become a better friend. Know what I want in a friendship, that kind of things. And then I did have that I wanted to be in a relationship, but I have put no effort, no time, anything into it. I'm not surprised nothing has happened. I haven't been looking for it, so that's fine. I think at the start of the year I just wanted to fill all the boxes with the perfect life. Friendship to me is just a little bit more important than trying to find a relationship at the moment. Balance is the next one. I have had no balance. I feel like I'm running on empty all of the time. I'm trying to focus on being healthy, then I try and make sure my home is completely clean, and then I try and see if I can make a video. There's no go and visit family, see my friends, all of that. It's not happening. It's not happening. My work is really throwing the balance off as well. But I do need to fix all the rest of the areas too, because it's not working. And it's not that I don't have the time to make things work. I don't think I have the time to make things work to the level that I would like it to work, but I think it could be better than it is now. I've seemed to be shutting down quite a lot recently. Things are just seeming everything just seems a little bit heavier, like there's more pressure, and it's not. Everything is so chill. Like, it's not a big deal. So I think that, especially with YouTube, I'm disappointed in myself all of the time because of YouTube. I said I'd put out a video every week and I'm not doing it. I'm not succeeding in that. So the pressure of that is getting a bit too much. I think everything in my life right now, I'm putting too much pressure on, and something needs to change. And there's no way in hell I can move out of this apartment. This apartment, I am so lucky to have. It's rent controlled. It's in a great area. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. I will not move out of here unless I have to or I buy something. And I am a single woman living in the city, so that is not happening anytime soon. I can't change work. I can't change here. There's nothing I can change except this. No, I am. I know I am. I'm going to change. And instead of like putting stuff out on this channel, because it feels a bit, this one just doesn't feel as connected to me anymore. It is a lot of my past when I was very, very low. A lot of the lowest points of my life actually have been documented on here. And I think it was quite obvious. But I want to detach from that and like push that to the past and just have a fresh start and start new. So I am changing to a different channel, and I'll put the channel up here somewhere, wherever, and down in the description box. In the new channel, I'm not going to say I'm going to put a video out every week. It's just not going to happen. But I think that even though I won't do one every week, I'll probably do more than I do at the moment. Or at least the quality of them is going to be better, because at the moment I start editing and then I just stop halfway through and leave it. And then come back to it like the night before and just scramble to try and get it finished, just because I'm not showing it the care that it deserves. So I think that just going and changing to a new channel is going to help. And there should be a video up now, and it's me getting ready to go to Lisbon. It should be exciting. Well, exciting for me, but I think I just need a little change. I've been thinking about this for a while, but it always seemed really silly. But what else am I going to do? I'm not changing my job. I'm not changing my apartment. This is my change. If you do want to like watch the video, I will link it. And if you want to continue with me on my journey, which I'd love, you can join me over there. But let's get back into this, because I only have 2 more things to go and then we're done. And then you can watch the other one. Watch me getting ready for Lisbon, which was insane. Not insane. I'm so dramatic. I'm so sorry. Anyway, self-care and flowers, which I know you're probably like, why are you talking about flowers as a whole thing? Flowers to me were really important. Something I used to buy for myself every week. I go and I do my food shop, my weekly shop, and then I buy my flowers, and it was all self-care, love me, all that stuff. January, February, everything was great. And then March, April, I was like, I'm not caring about these. Like, I don't show them any attention. They don't bring me joy at the moment. I was letting them die. And I mean die. I wasn't even taking them out of the plastic and just plopping them in water. I wasn't even cutting the bottoms of them. I completely gave up. I disassociated for quite a few months, I think. But anyhow, I realised I was like, I'm wasting €5 a week on these, and I'm not even caring. Like, I'm not giving it any attention. So I stopped buying them, and I did buy Lego flowers and then put them in the kitchen, and they were in my vase for the last month or 2. And today was the first day I went and I said, hey, you should buy yourself flowers. I feel like today I'm on the up and up. I feel a lot more like me today than I have in quite a while. Once I seen these flowers as well, like, oh, they're stunning. They're peonies. In February, I kind of stopped everything. The only thing that I have been 100% with is my tea. No caffeine before bed. But that's the only thing actually that is 100%. I stopped doing my self-care. I'd be lucky if I put moisturizer on. Journaling. Oh my god. Actually, this is all I've done in 2025. That's the journaling I've done in 2025. That's insane. That's nothing. And a lot of that stuff isn't even me journaling. It's me making to-do lists. I have gave up on journaling, and I think that's One of the big reasons that I've been disassociating so much is because I'm not allowing myself even a few minutes per day figuring out how I'm feeling. So I need to start doing that. Reading, I stopped reading as well. Both books, never read them, didn't even open them. I haven't even cracked the spine. Reading is something that I'd like to get back into. And then photography. I really wanted to get into photography for years. That's actually the reason I bought my first camera 5 years ago, 6 years ago, just so I could do photography. Haven't been doing it. That's okay though. We still have 6 months left. And honestly, the summer and autumn, they're the best times to take pictures. Lastly, finance and travel. This one, half killing it. My finances are fine. They're okay. I got a roof over my head. I've got food in my stomach. I've got teeth. I can pay for therapy. I've got my car. I have a bit to save every month. All my bills are paid. Everything like that. You know, we're good. We're fine. Could be better, but I'm really happy with where I am with the means that I have. I think I'm doing quite well with the finances that I have. I'm being smart with my money, even if it is only a small amount. I have a lot of financial anxiety, and that's something I wanted to tackle this year. Every year for the last God knows how many years I've been tackling an emergency fund, a 6-month emergency fund. Still not there. It's gonna happen. Realize that I'm working towards all these crazy goals, but I don't have a life. I have about a 3-month emergency fund. I think that's fine. If it's anything more than 3 months, anyway, I'd have to move home. I have backup. Like, I know that if anything happened to me, I could move back home. So 3-month emergency fund, I think, was okay. So I decided this year, I want to live. I want to live my life. And one way that I thought would help me have a better life would be to travel more. And I live in Europe. Traveling is cheap-ish. It's fine. It's not as cheap as I thought it would be, but I might as well just make the most of it. And so far this year, I went to Nice in February, I think. I can't remember, but I went to Nice earlier in the year, and then I just went to Lisbon a month ago. Wow, that does not seem like it was a month ago, but I went to Lisbon a month ago, and it was a birthday present to myself. I went solo for 3 days. It was a huge deal for me. I haven't solo traveled in like 10 years, I think, and also I'm afraid. I'm a scaredy cat. But Lisbon is supposed to be, all of Portugal actually, is supposed to be very safe, especially for solo female travellers. It's a really safe country, obviously. Still gotta be careful. But I did feel safe there. And it was strange. I could feel the difference. Even though Ireland is supposedly safe, I don't know, Lisbon felt safer to me. But it could be because I have experience in Ireland and I don't have experience in Portugal. That was a huge step for me, and I am so glad I did it. It was so much learning, but it was beautiful and I loved it, and I did record it all. But yeah, if you wanted to follow along with that and see how that went, if you head over to the other channel, I'll put the video of the getting ready to go to Lisbon, because I went with Ryanair, and Ryanair, the bag is probably the size of my laptop, if that. Do you know what? I don't know. It's probably smaller. Wait 1 second. So this is the bag that you can bring with Ryanair. Size of the bag. Size of the laptop. Oops. Yeah. No, the laptop won't fit. So yeah, come over, find out how I did. I did go shopping as well, so you'll get to see that. I want to say thank you so much for going on this journey with me. It's not a big milestone or anything like that. It's just change, and I am itching for a change. I hope that the new channel is able to show who I really am and not survival mode. I think I've been in survival mode for too long. I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and this is going to be the new beginning. I'm hoping there'll be a lot less cleaning content because my home will be clean, and a lot more projects. So like decluttering projects, maybe like my clothes. I need to fix my clothes so badly. There's some projects around the house that I need to do, and honestly I need to fix a lot of the crap that, can you see this? Like there's a hole, there's holes in my wall. Like there's so much I need to do, but I don't care because at least I'm happy. Yeah, thank you so much, especially to everyone who comments and likes the video. I know even if you're watching, but it's been a thing of I want to give up or I'm having a hard time, and I do see messages, and it's just really, really nice. It's like having just a friend that you just talk to and catch up with. So I really do appreciate everyone who likes, comments and watches. And I do need to apologise for not always replying to the comments, because I just got really overwhelmed a lot of the time. But I'm hoping that on the new channel, I'm not going to overthink things, and I'll just do it, just go for it. So yeah, thank you so much for being patient with me. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'm so excited to see where I go next and what happens. And if you want to join me, follow along, come over to the new channel, and yeah, bye. Have a great day, great weekend, and I hope to see you again. Okay.